Good evening, I'm Rachel Hartog. House and Senate negotiators will be hashing out the best way to encourage vehicle fleets to convert to natural gas. The Senate could vote as early as tomorrow on a proposal to apply the state gas tax to other fuels to make sure the state does not lose too much money as more vehicles turn away from gasoline. In the House, that plan was coupled with a temporary tax credit for trucking companies for switching to natural gas vehicles. Representative Randy Fry, the bill's author, says the credit would cover about a third of the cost of a new natural gas-fueled vehicle. His bill would allow the tax credit for 3 years. He says that should be long enough to encourage enough natural gas filling stations to open to meet the demand. Once vehicle owners have places to fill up, he says, the significantly cheaper cost of natural gas should be enough of an incentive to convert. He says consumers would save about 40% of their fuel costs. Right now, the state has about a dozen natural gas stations. Fry expects that number to double by year's end, but says the state needs 10 times that many. And a new study from Indiana University has found a link between high levels of mercury and diabetes. WTIU's Gretchen Frazee reports on how the kind of fish people eat could have a positive or negative impact on their health.
After studying about 4,000 people over nearly 2 decades, researchers found people who consumed higher levels of mercury were 65% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes. IU Epidemiology and Biostatistics Department Chair Ka He led the study. He says scientists don't know exactly how mercury could cause diabetes, but the chemical likely damages body cells and the pancreas, the organ that creates insulin to break down sugar.
Fish consumption might be a marker of healthy lifestyle or healthy diet. But if you eat more fish, of course, you're more likely to have a high mercury exposure or mercury level.
He adds mercury levels can vary depending on whether a fish is farm-raised and where it's caught. But Indiana Southern Physicians diabetes educator Sherry Towell says one of the biggest contributors to getting diabetes is being overweight.
You can't control your age, you can't control your genetics, you can't control your race, but you do have a big control of your diet and physical activity.
And Towell says fish can be a healthy alternative to fattier meats. Kahi agrees. He says people should just choose fish that have lower levels of mercury, such as salmon and tilapia, while avoiding others, such as swordfish and shark. For WTIU News, I'm Gretchen Frazee.
Here's a look at the weather. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of thunderstorms, low around 59. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of thunderstorms, high in 78. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of thunderstorms, low 62. For WTIU News, I'm Rachel Hartog.